Hello out there. Alright. I'm going to share some of this here. Vaccination information. Anybody who wants to watch it, feel free. Alright, so I got it right off the CDC website. There's the website. So, in addition to weakened or killed diseases, antigens, viruses, or bacteria, vaccines contain very small amounts of other ingredients. Some excipients are added to a vaccine for a specific purpose. These include preservatives, which is to prevent contamination, for example, thimerosal. Adjuvants, to help stimulate a stronger immune response, for example, aluminum salts. Stabilizers, to keep the vaccine potent during transportation and storage, for example, sugars or gelatin. Others are residual traces amounts of materials that were used during the manufacturing process and removed. These include cell culture material used to grow the vaccine antigen, for example, egg protein, various culture media, inactive ingredients used to kill viruses or inactive toxins, for example, formaldehyde, antibiotics used to prevent contamination by bacteria, for example, neomycin. The following table lists all components other than antigens shown in the manufacturer's package insert, PI, package insert, for each vaccine. Each of these PIs, which can be found on the FDA's website, see below, contains a description of the vaccine's manufacturing process, including the amount and purpose of each substance. In most PIs, this information is found in Section 11, Description. Alright, and then you can also print off these additional facts. Hang on to it. Okay. Alright, additives used in the production of vaccines may include suspending fluid. Shh, just hang on, I just fed you. Go get a drink of water. Where's your chips? Suspending fluid, e.g., sterile water, saline, or fluids containing protein. 2. Preservatives and stabilizers to help the vaccine remain unchanged, e.g., albumin, phenols, and glycine. 3. Adjuvants or enhancers to help the vaccine to be more effective. Common substances found in vaccines include aluminum, gels or salts of aluminum, which are added as adjuvants to help the vaccine stimulate a better response. Adjuvants help promote an earlier, more potent response and more persistent immune response to the vaccine. Antibiotics, which are added to some vaccines to prevent the growth of germs, bacteria, during production and store of the vaccine. No vaccine produced in the United States contains penicillin. Yeah, that's a whole nother video. Penicillin is not very good for you. Egg protein is found in influenza and yellow fever vaccines, which are prepared using chicken eggs. Ordinarily, persons who are able to eat eggs or egg produced safely can receive these vaccines. Formaldehyde. Will you please stop? Will you please get away from her for a minute while I do this? Formaldehyde is used to inactivate bacterial products for toxoid vaccines. These are vaccines that use an inactive bacterial toxin to produce immunity. It is also used to kill unwanted viruses and bacteria that might contaminate the vaccine during production. Most formaldehyde is removed from the vaccine before it is packaged, which, it doesn't say how they're going to remove this formaldehyde. Monosodium glutamate, MSG, and 2-fenoxethanol, ethanol, which are used as stabilizers in few vaccines to help the vaccine remain unchanged when the vaccine is exposed to heat, light, acidity, or humidity. Please stop! Thimerosal is a mercury-containing preservative that is added to vials of vaccine that contain more than one dose to prevent contamination and growth of potentially harmful bacteria. Alright, so I only printed out a couple things. Will you please go out and be good for like 5 more minutes? So, we come down here and we look at adenovirus, anthrax, BCG, choliria, the DT, the DTaP, the DTaP, DTaP, DTaP. Alright? You got DTaP again, HIB, hepatitis A. I mean, yeah. It's not very good. Some of these things, like, do you know what a human diploid fibroblast cell culture strain W138 is? Nah, me neither. I had to look that up. That is in a lot of these. It is a diploid human cell culture line compound composed of fibroblast derived from lung tissue of a 3 months gestation female fetus. Okay, that's a baby that's been killed at 3 months. The cell line associated by this guy in the 1960s has been used extensively in science research, with applications ranging from developing important theories in molecular biology to the production of many types of vaccines. The contributions from this cell line to research has been credited with saving the lives of millions of people. Now, how would a female 3-month-old baby fetus help millions of people? Now that right there is a very good question. Alright, so we got this one. Alright, MRC5, okay? You know what? This is in there too. You know what this one is? Cell strain 5 is a diploid human cell culture line composed of fibroblast derived from lung tissue of a 14-week-old aborted Caucasian male fetus. Okay? From 1966. You can look all these up yourself. That's fine. I just printed out Wikipedia of these ones. Ammonium sulfate, okay, is an inorganic salt with a number of commercial uses. The most common use is as a soil fertilizer. It contains 21% nitrogen and 24% sulfur. Alright, now, you got this one, polymyxin B, right? Will you please back up? Is an antibiotic primarily used for resistant gram-negative infections. It is derived from the bacterium Bacillus polymyxa. Polymyxa B is a compound of number of related compounds. See the mixture, okay? It's against all gram negatives except that. Proteus and Neisseria. It's bind to the cell membrane and alter its structures, making it more permeable. The resulting water uptake leads to cell death. Alright. Polymyxin, I'm not good at pronouncing words, are cationic basic peptides that act like detergents. Side effects include neurotoxicity and acute renal tubular necrosis. Polymyxins are used in the topical first aid preparation of Neosporin. Yeah, we don't use Neosporin. Alright, so we got this other one here. Polysorbate 80 is a non-ionic surfactant and emulsifier often used in foods and cosmetics, okay? Cosmetics. This synthetic compound is a viscous, water-soluble yellow liquid, okay? I can't find too much on that one. Yeah. So, we got this glutaraldehyde, sold under the brand names of Cidex and Glutorial, among others. It is a disinfectant and medication. As a disinfectant, it is used to sterilize surgical instruments and other areas. As a medication, it is used to treat warts on the bottom of the feet. Okay? I mean, why would you need to inject this into us? It makes no sense to me. And then, alright, so on here it has like this D-tap right here. Okay. It shows there's a modified Mueller's growth medium. Has this ammonium sulfate, modified Mueller amino acid medium without beef heart infusion. Alright? Yeah. So, I couldn't really find that anywhere, but I don't know. This CMRL 1969 medium supplemented with calf serum, okay? I did find this one here. It's improved chemically defined basal medium CMLR 1969 for primary monkey kidney and human diploid cells. Alright. An improved tissue culture based medium CMRL 1969 supplemented with serum has been evaluated by measuring the growth responses of primary cultures of trypsin dispensed monkey kidney cells and of an established culture of a human diploid cell strain. Alright? That's just scared to me. That's not good for your body. That can't be good. That can't be good. Alright, use of supplemented strainer Schultz broth for the isolation of Bordetella pertussis from clinical material. The use of Stainer Schultz broth supplemented with 2,6-0 beta cyclodextrin for the isolation of Bordetella pertussis from clinical specimens was evaluated with 3,632 nasal swabs from children and adults with suspected whooping cough or from their family contacts. The liquid-enriched medium was subcultured on charcoal agar with 10% defibrinated horse blood. Okay, if you want to read the rest of that, you can. I got these all off of, if you want to search something, you could put in any one of these names here, any one of this stuff. And if you put in the NCBI before that, it'll bring you to the biological, or it's a university that's been going on for a long time. And these you should not have in your body. These are bad things.
They are.
I just thought I would share that. Thanks for listening.